Hey guys and gals, whoever may be watching this. Many years ago, 15, 20 some odd years ago, I made this cassette tape recording of me in the kitchen at the time where I was living called Cooking with Justin. And what it was me just cooking a grilled cheese sandwich. Very innocuous, very goofy, but my good buddy Remus, who I made it for, thought it was hilarious. And I think we even digitized that cassette so that we have it forever. And it occurred to me, with everything going on right now with the coronavirus, there's a lot of people making cooking videos. And it also occurred to me that I don't have my favorite recipe written down, the thing that I love to make. And God forbid, if I got hit by a bus or something and I wasn't around anymore, that recipe would be lost to the ages. So I thought I would go ahead and make my own video called Cooking with Justin. Now, in order for me to make this video and to prepare my recipe, I need the ingredients. So first thing I need to do, I need to run to the store.
A subtle wink, familiar smile, a certain scent controls the air. Another day, another night, another place, another time. Security, 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 security. A subtle wink, familiar smile, a certain scent controls the air. Another day, another night, another place, another time. Seduction, 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 seduction.
And we're back. Now, a lot of people want to know, what is this recipe that I'm talking about? What is it that the world could not live without if I weren't around anymore? I happen to make the best lasagna. Now, ever since Green Giant stopped making their frozen TV dinner lasagna, I moved into that #1 slot. I know a lot of people are thinking their lasagna may be the best, or they know some restaurants that have pretty good lasagna. No. My lasagna is the best. And of course, I mean, it makes sense because I am half African American and half Italian. You're not Italian. Shut up! Okay, in order to make a good lasagna, you have to have good ingredients, which is what I got at the store earlier. And now I'm about to show you how you can make my lasagna. First of all, start off with, lasagna, diced tomatoes, got my spaghetti sauce, and then the other There we go. Ground beef, lasagna, mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to try an experiment with putting pepperoni slices in there. I think I did that actually once before and it didn't work out so well. I don't know. I'll decide as I'm going along. The one thing you might have noticed, no ricotta cheese anywhere nearby. You know why? Because ricotta sucks. That's the work of the devil. No ricotta cheese on my lasagna. That's the way it is. First, you want to start off with a pot of boiling water. Need some fire. That's a fire. Okay. Now, we'll let that start to boil. It is now at a roiling boil, as they say. Take the pot off. And what I do is I don't put the lasagna like, I break them in half. I don't leave them just whole like that. Why? I don't know. That's just what I've always done. So now you just take these and throw them in the hot water. Yeah. There. And periodically stir them around just so they don't get stuck together. Okay. Now while the pasta is boiling, it has to be al dente, which in Italian means you have to let it boil for 20 minutes, roughly. While that is boiling, you can go ahead and start the ground beef, cooking the ground beef in a frying pan. There's the ground beef, and there's the frying pan. Now before I put the pan on the fire to get it warmed up, spray a little Pam. Why? Because little Pam makes everything better. That's what she said. Hey Google, give me a rim shot. Thank you. We'll work on the timing later. All right. There we go. Now put that on an open burner. Whoop, my hands are full. I got to put this down. Fire. So we'll let that warm up a little bit. Jeez, I think it's time to buy a new frying pan. Let that warm up a little bit before adding the ground beef. Oh, got to stir that. The ground beef is already going. The pasta is still boiling. And now, as you know, ground beef by itself doesn't taste like anything. You got to add spices. So I go crazy with the spices. Italian seasoning, sure. Basil, of course. Oregano leaves, definitely. Parsley, why not? Seasoned pepper, which is great. And you know what? Why not? French fry seasoning and lasagna. Why not? Let's be crazy. What is going on with my pasta? Oh, I used the same spatula to stir up the ground beef to stir up the pasta. At any rate, it looks like it's done. So right now, you want to drain all the water in the sink, pour the pasta out in the colander, and rinse it off. Okay, the pasta has been rinsed. I've gone ahead and turned the meat off. Now the next thing you got to do is find a good casserole dish that you want to cook your lasagna in. And I have a couple to choose from. See, this is always the challenging part for me. I'm never sure what casserole dish I should use. This one, stainless steel, which is, you know, very good. Or this one. I mean, I just cannot decide which one is best for my lasagna. Because, you know, like I said, stainless steel is always good. But I got to spray Pam in it to keep it from sticking. Or I could use this one. It doesn't have a lid, but that's what aluminum foil is for. Okay, I'll go with this one today. All right, this is where everything's starting to come together now. I have cut up the mozzarella cheese. I got the diced tomato sauce. I got the spaghetti sauce. And I've got the pasta. I ended up with more pasta than I needed, and I'm not sure why this looks so ugly, but it's going to taste good. Now, I forgot to mention, preheat the oven while you're doing all that to 375 degrees. Cover it with aluminum foil. Let it bake for about 45 to 50 minutes. and then we'll experience heaven. So we'll check back shortly. All right, let's see how this looks. All right, it looks messy, but the melted cheese all over it, everything is cooked. I see that bubbling going on. I need to get a plate of this, hang on. Yes, indeed, got some lasagna right here, Italian bread, and if you want, you can have some Parmesan cheese. Got the small canister. No ricotta cheese. Once again, don't argue with me. No ricotta cheese on the lasagna. You don't need it. All you need is mozzarella cheese, and you are ready to go to town. That's how I do my lasagna. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Thank you all for watching. You can hit subscribe if you want to see more goofy videos. And stay well, everyone. Take care.